Hello, Chatty McChat. Alright, let's get going. Let's pop. I didn't want that. No. Go away. Pop out, chat. Yes. Let's put chat over here. I am making adjustments to my stream setup so that I can keep game here, keep chat there. Keep game here. As opposed to keep game here, keep chat there, and keep chat, or keep chat way up there. Alright. Anywho, look at her. She's gonna be my character tonight. I might hop over to my Summer Reaper character, who's loot farming for me. Stop it. Storm Lost is being a butthead right now. What are you doing? Storm Lost? Oh, she's being a butt. Anyhow, I'm surprised she hasn't actually attacked this yet. She hasn't done this yet. Remember from Shrek, the Shrek Christmas special? Puss in Boots was doing that and embarrassed himself. Alright. Anywho, so Gemstone Silversmith is... Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot to be festive tonight. Let's be festive. Boom! We are suddenly festive! Anywho. Gemstone is wearing the North Wind outfit from the recent coffer. The coffer of the North Wind. And she is a fighter. Bog standard Vanguard sword and board fighter is what she will be. She'll be wielding a dwarven axe for her weapon. And I am going to use an Otto's box on her when I get her a couple of levels in. And also when I get her to level 20, I will then use an improved improved epic Otto's box on her to get her through most of the epic levels. Because honestly, I find epic leveling boring. So I understand that most people tend to do epic leveling by running Slayer deeds. And I'm like, that's also equally boring to me. I don't like running content over and over and over again unless there's some story attached to it. And just running in and just killing everything is not that. Anywho. Let me go get my Otto's boxes off the Fripperies character real quick. And then we will get into actually doing a couple of quests with Gemstone. Fripperies is the character that I use to hang on to things such as, my Draconic Raiders reward boxes, like, all of this crap that I just picked up, yeah, that can go in here too, and we're about to bounce some, like, cakes, tasty hams, the enchanted chocolates, which... There's a code going on right now. This will not be relevant after the end of 2025. So if you're watching this in 2026, sorry. But if you put the code Voodoo Spice in all capital letters, and that's VOODUSPYCE, all capitals in the in-game store, you'll get yourself a pile of crap from Standing Stone Games, including 5 cents of chocolates. There are also some XP pots in there, which was the big ticket item. So we're going to clean some of this out. We're going to do a little bit of inventory management. Eventually, this character is also going to get this Draconic Raiders reward box, and she will then pull a really sweet raid shield out of it. So these are all just, basically, I call them fripperies. It's just basically random ass shit. My stash of Bigby's blue. I never use Bigby's, and anytime I get them in Mimic Baits, Pirate's Port, Omnispell Stones, Butterrum Coffee, Apparently I already had some. Yeah, basically these things don't really fit in any other category per se, so I just kind of like throw them in here. So this is also where I keep my Night Rebels keys and my frozen keys. The frozen keys will be very helpful coming up pretty soon in January. The Snow Peaks Festival will return. Maybe they'll put something new in there. But honestly, I don't expect them to. Mainly because February is when the 20th anniversary of DDO kicks in. And there better be some good ass shit in that. And I'm just saying. We're all going to be salty if they're not. But anyhow, where is my... Okay, here they are. I'm going to put them in the Fripperies folder so I don't lose them. Also, hold on. Does this have some XP on it? It does not. Well, that's unfortunate. And I also want to put the Draconic Raiders reward box in there. I finally pulled my Sentient Jewel of the Lizard Folk out of that one level 4 item that accidentally had... There's like a couple... One year, they did some updates to Crystal Cove. And a couple of the new level 4 items they had in there accidentally allowed sentience. And that wasn't supposed to happen. So... Yeah. Okay, so we got some keys. I honestly think this probably does have some XP on it, but I don't see it mentioning XP. But I know I had saved one somewhere that did have XP on it. I don't remember. Anyhow... I'm going to take a quick look and see. Apparently I'd been cleaning out my crap pretty good, except I need to get my glamours out of there. I might actually have her wear the glamour of this legendary plate mill that I picked up. In Lamortia. It was actually really nice. Man... Picked that up when I was hanging out with Voodoo the other day. That is going to be really nice when I get my softcore character. Or actually, I have 2 Winter Lute characters. I have the one that's exclusively going for the cloak. The one that requires Reaper. Right? And then I have the regular one that you've seen before, which is the Dark Hunter Inquisitive I'm running on hard, and is basically slowly making her way. She's there for the wings. I'll probably get the horse on that character, you know, whatever. But she is a Dark Hunter Inquisitive, so she needs intelligence gear and stuff like that, and that would be fun. That being said, I need to farm way more... Feywild gear. But there do be that. And I have some like right here. Actually, I'd been farming housekeeping earlier today, and I picked up a few cool items. And speaking of cool items, let me roll my silver roll. Well, that didn't do it. But whatever. And I managed to pick up the Legendary Book of Spirits, which is really nice. And I also, even more interestingly, I pulled the Legendary Silver Blade of the Flame, which is automatically a favored weapon regardless, and it's got a +2 mythic boost on it. So if I ever make a longsword wielding character, that would be pretty hot. And I pulled a couple of shields, a couple of armors, because one of the problems of boosting a character is the simple fact that they have no gear. Unlike Lotro, where if you use a Valar to boost your character, you get a set of armor, a gear to go with it. Homie don't play that in DDO. And the problem with that Normally I'd be like, oh, I got a shit ton of, level 30 items or blah, blah, blah. The problem is with this event, you must be using an event item. You can't do this without an event item. Mama cat, go away. Mama cat's being weird. Alright. That being said, let's go to the other character. I might actually sneakily make Trap. Oh my god, I love that character name. I might make a loot, another loot holding character for Feywild gear, but make it for like the epic stuff. Because I'm finding I'm having trouble finding good stuff. Alright. But let's play our gemstone. And I don't recall if I put her in the guild yet, so I will do that right now if I haven't done it. Maybe I have already done this. Hold on. Hold. Oh, I'm not in the guild yet. Ooh. Well, that's good. I'm ready to pick up the mail because I sent myself a guild invite. It's one thing I love about DDO that doesn't exist in Locho. Maybe someday in this kinship revamp they're working on, maybe we'll get that. I don't know. But let me get into the guild so I don't get an invite from the Tycoons of Tomorrow, who like to spam guild invites. They must be like the biggest guild in DDO, or they just, I don't know. Anyway. So far, I've gotten myself a small stash of level 1 stuff that I've been saving as I've been leveling other characters, and picking up some loot and, dropping it in the vault and whatnot. So even though this is like brand new, it still counts. I'm actually thinking of using a tower shield because, hey, they're not, yeah. Tower shields are awesome, and honestly, Glory's Guard does me absolutely no good. Stop it. Storm Lost is being a butt. So yeah, I can use a tower shield on this character without ill effect. So I'll probably do that just for the protective nature of things. Though the weird thing is Glorious Guard is actually more protective, like the base damage. Well, that's for, damage. But the electricity absorption is going to be better. For right now. Anywho. Let me go see where we are. We already have one action point we can spend. Let me see if there's anything else in here that I can grab. Let me grab the XP gems that I have here. Let me double check here. Okay, we are going to be using some XP pots to get where we need to go. So here's the plan. I'm going to use these excellent ones, these plus 30 ones, until I get this character like level 3 or 4. And then what I'll do is I'm going to grab the heroic Otto's box that's in here. Alright. And I'm going to level my character. So let me double check. I'm going to check the experience page on the DDO website. Oh, man. So, you require 2 million XP to get the level cap now. What? Hold, let me check. Okay, you require 2 million XP to level up from level 1 to 2. Then you need another from level 1 to level 20. And you need another 2 million to go from level 1 to level 20 on your second life and on your third life. Now, one thing I want to double check where I am on my XP. Yeah, I'm only 850 XP, which is nice. So I'm going to use these real quick. First of all, I'm going to use this real quick. Actually, I'm going to do something else real quick. Let me go over to elixirs for a moment. Hold on, because you know what we're going to do? Is we're going to pop. We're going to pop ourselves a, Elixirs is my character who has all my, really cool pots. And she's in the hut from beyond, hanging out with Hirsum and company. And I just threw her in here so I could keep an eye on Hirsum and check when they realize that Hirsum changed colors. But she needs to go back to the bank.
'Tis the season of festival in Stormreach.
Now, one thing I'm concerned about right now is if I use the heroic Otto's box now, how is that going? Oh, hey, I hear Voodoo. Voodoo Spice is on his Twitch TV character right now. Okay. And look at all the greater and superior. Like, look at all this stuff. This is all like the collected crap that I have. I do want to throw a couple of these pots in here. This character will need those pots. But I happen to have 26 Sovereign 1 XP pots. 50% bonus on all earned XP for the next 3 hours. Man, Voodoo is doing good stuff today for the community. So let's grab those. Let's see what else we got. I think I saw... Is this a grader? Are these graders? They are graders, so let's grab this. There we go. Get that out of there. Alright. What else are we doing? Oh my goodness. My nose is killing me. Ooh, these will be very helpful as well. Melee power. Let's grab the 15 melee power ones. Let's see. That's magical resistance. We'll want those. Range power, don't care. Universal power, don't care. Physical resistance, yes, please. And those will be very helpful. Okay, so we got our XP pots, we got some healing pots, we got some melee power and resistance pots. Okay. Apparently Voodoo is doing trivia in general chat in Stormreach right now, which is kind of fun. I don't think he's streaming right now. He is not, which is fine. Okay, so what else do we need? So, you need 2 million XP to get to level 20. Okay, so it sounds like I should just get Gemstone to the bank and use the XP with her. Or use the Heroic Autos box. Let's do that. Let me name the character Dolores Hayes. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna get that to go away. Fire Wyvern. Ooh, what a nice name. Okay, let's use these first. No, hold on. Hold on. No. We're gonna be smart about this. We're actually not gonna use those either. Let's just use the autos box. Let's just do it. We get a choice of the Cyan Gelatinous Cube or 65 Astral Shards, which I'm going to just double check to be completely sure. I'm fairly confident, since I have used Otto's boxes before, that I have this Gelatinous Cube in my selection of pets. I hate the fact that you can't search this thing of pets to find the one you're looking for. So there it is, the Cyan Gelatinous Cube. So we definitely want the Astral Shards, because I actually re-rolled a box. Voluntarily re-rolled a box recently. What the hell? But yeah, let's go with this and select that. And suddenly I got all the shit. Got some spirit cakes. Even in hardcore, spirit cakes can be useful if you are incapacitated, unconscious, about to die, but you haven't actually died yet. You can use a spirit cake to get you back on your feet and hopefully stop you from dying. So, let's get the 2 million heroic XP. And go take some fighter levels. I would like to point out I had already picked up my winter loot. This is the only loot I'm picking up, because this is the Reaper loot. And this is the one that's going to get me the purple and blue cloak that is like the best thing out of the thing. Other than the blue wings and the Reaper cloak. Alright, so let's go to the marketplace. And go talk to the fighter trainer. Okay. Now I do have the build. I'm using Strimtom's Dwarf Fighter Vanguard fighter build from Hardcore Season 9. So this is a hardcore built character. Wait. Is somebody doing a dancing around thing? Who's dancing? Who's dancing? I think he said under the tent. Hold on. Somebody said in general chat, I'm dancing under the tent in the marketplace. If you dance with me, you get a gift. So I'm going to dance with this person. See what happens. Well, here they are. I'm going to dance with them. We can all watch the dwarf lady dance. Though I will note one thing I actually absolutely despise is the fact that in DDO, Oh, hey. They're giving me a freebie? What are they giving me? Is it a potion of wonder? What are they giving me? So I don't know what they're going to give me. So they sent me a tell saying, what is this tune aspiring to be? And I'm like, a Winter Reaper Cloak Earner? They're sending me an augment? Wait, what did they just... They were going to send me an augment, but then they didn't. I guess they changed their mind? I only caught that it said insightful something. I'd have to actually go back and pause the VOD to see what they were giving away. Alright, they're trying again. Insightful strength +5. Hell yeah! I can totally use that too. So if you're on Shadowdale and you come find this person hanging out under the marketplace in we're in Marketplace 1. You can't see it because it's under my overlay, but in the upper it says we're in the first instance of the marketplace. And unlike Lotro, you can change layers by clicking, go to the minimap, click the down arrow where it says 1 or -2, 1 dash the marketplace or 2 dash the marketplace, and just switch to the other one. That was delightful. So yeah, insightful strength at level 24, which will be fine. I'll be level 24 in a few minutes. Now, one could game this by, oh, I'll just switch to alts and bring another one over. Nah, we ain't doing that. We got a gift. We're not going to be greedy. So, Stiftahal -1-1 Lopnel on Shadowdale is giving away goodies. Alright, let's do some leveling. So this character was built with, well, let's go see what we currently have on our build. We have 18th strength, 14 dex, 18 con, 11 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and 6 charisma. I'm not sure how I managed that. I probably ate some. Did I eat any? I haven't eaten any, I haven't eaten any tomes yet. Well, we're gonna eat some tomes too. In fact, let me go eat some tomes first. I just got a little spitty there. Sorry. Chat, what are you doing tonight? What's up? What's going on? I know that, my colleague... Somebody named their character a washing machine. That's glorious. That's just glorious. I can't even be mad about that. Butter snot? Ugh. Snot that tastes like butter? Maybe yeah, that's why. Maybe that's why kids like to eat their own boogers. I don't know. All right, let's go grab some tomes here, and because I gave myself some tomes, and so I'm gonna give myself a +1 Constitution. I was originally thinking, well, maybe I should build a blight caster. And so I built a blight caster and I ate some tomes on that one. And now I'm mad at myself because one of those tomes was a +8 Constitution tome. I'm like, shit, man. I could use that on this character. Hi, Modifier. Chat, watch a Charlie Brown Christmas. I haven't watched it yet. I probably should, but you know. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to use this strength tome right here for sure. And one should note this is a strength +4 tome. And therefore I found a strength 4 +5 tome. So that's going to be helpful. I do have swim +3 on my character because I had a tome for that. So we're going to grab that. And everybody can use Constitution. And these other tomes aren't for me. So let's use this first. Let's eat the tome. One thing about the game is it will not allow you to eat a tome that you can't use right then and there. So now I've got a benefit to my swim. And now let's get a benefit to my strength. Because this is a strength build. As a fighter, she has no charisma. And now I can use this +4 to +5 to get me even more strength. Good times. Okay, so we used our XP thing. We used our tomes. Now let's actually go and level. Excuse me, kitty cat. Someone got their winter wings. All right, let's do this. Let's go take our level 2. Okay, so we only have 2 points. And this build basically calls for us to put a point in jump and a point in UMD every single time. So this is going to be simple. All right, let's pick our... This is awesome. Second wind is basically... Yeah, you gain an additional use of rest at fighter levels 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra hits on that. Second wind is pretty awesome. So we want, at level 2, fighter bonus of mobility. Hold on. Why am I not getting the fighter bonus? Oh no, this is the fighter bonus. Alright, we're gonna choose mobility. Because, yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get mobility. Alright. More fighter. Boom, boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. So for this one, we want standard weapon focus, slashing weapons. Slashing weapons. Because we are using an axe. A dwarven war axe, which is a special war axe. That dwarves get to use automatically. They're kind of like bastard swords, but for dwarves. Okay, so going to level 4. We're going to choose our strength as our thing here. So we got a +6 modifier now. And then our jump and our UMD. And for our thing, we want whirlwind attack. Whirlwind attack, whirlwind attack. Oh, there it is. Hold. Alright. Whirlwind attack because we love AoEs. Hell yeah. Okay. Level 5. This one you don't get nothing for level 5. Just your 2 normal things. So level 6. Let's go. Level 6. What's our feat? Our feat's gonna be improved two-handed fighting. Hell yeah, there we go. Because dwarven war axes and bastard swords also both take advantage of improved two-handed fighting. Or they take advantage of the two-handed fighting skills. So, a fighter bonus, weapon specialization, slashing. So let's put this over here. Slashing weapon, slashing. Here it is. And so basically we're here about getting bonus to damage on all of our shit. So, hell yeah. And bring this back down here. Do that. Do that! Alright, let's go level 7. Lucky number 7. And we did nothing for level 7.
Something strange has been sighted off the coast of Stormreach. The mysterious Isle of Dread. Speak to Wolf, the gatekeeper in Stormreach Harbor, to learn more about this land of dinosaurs in danger.
Dinosaurs in danger. Alright. Strength level up. Improved critical slashing weapons is what we're going to pick here in a moment. I hate that it shows unavailable by default. All hate it, precious! Okay, so we have greater weapon focus. Hold on. Improved critical slashing weapons. So we don't want that yet. Here we go. Improved critical slashing weapons. And for level 9, we're going to choose precision. Now, what you could do is if you want to be more tanky, you might want to go for a more defensive because there are defensive options as well. But I'm following the build, so precision is what was called for. Now, I'm dealing with getting 2 separate bits of advice. The first bit of advice is coming from Stream Tom, the dude what made this build. And I talked to him on a stream yesterday. asked him about this. It's like, okay, well, I want to do this hardcore Reaper thing. Is this build going to be okay? What would you recommend? And he basically said he would recommend this build over, say, his PDK Paladin from a couple years back, or whatever. So this build is like less than a year old, so it is what it is. Whereas the PDK Paladin is from even before. Did you miss Charlie Brown? No, you haven't missed Charlie Brown. I haven't sung Charlie Brown. Dun 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 dun. Wait, did somebody create a character named Huge Collectibles Bag? Because that would be funny. Hold on. I want to see if somebody did that. They're not in the Who list. Who are you? Who? Okay, standard precision. Let's go. Gonna get myself off track here. Christmas time is here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, we're taking level 10. Greater weapon focus now. The greater weapon focus that we had seen right here. Let's grab that. How you doing, Venny, by the way? I ate an Otto's box. And I'm about to eat an improved Epic Otto's box, too. Okay, this is going to be level 12. Standard greater 2 weapon fighting and the fighter bonus of greater weapon specialization. Okay. Okay. Oh, we need that. Actually, keeping the show unavailable ones active, it makes it easier to find the things that I'm looking for. Ironically enough. Greater weapon specialization, slashing weapons. Mama Cat, what are you doing? So, fun fact, Vince Guaraldi, who did the Charlie Brown soundtrack, lived in the San Francisco area and used to jam with some hippie called Jerry Garcia, who is in this obscure band that nobody's ever heard of because they're all dead. And they're very grateful for it. Where's for a Winter Lute tune? Well, see, the problem here, Venny, about a Winter Lute character eating an Otto's box, you have no gear. Unless you've already farmed it. I haven't already farmed it. So, it does make it a little bit of a wrinkle, especially if you're wanting to farm a few of those like minor artifacts, like Explorer of the Depths from Saltmarsh would be a really good item for this character, because it's a constitution item, right? But it binds to character on acquire, which freaking sucks. Yeah, I know who Jerry Garcia was. And Monothlair knows who Jerry Garcia is. Chief Git Visigoth and Venny, just FYI, I've known Monothlair for 30 years. Over 30 years. I'm well aware of their fandom for the Grateful Dead. You could also run with a massive debuff. What's the worst? See, that might be fun to do on a summer character, just for giggles. I am not willing to do it on a winter character, especially since Voodoo is being so kind and is going to help run with me to get my Reaper Cloak. And I would like to also note that I've got Linda's Truffles. It's a green wrapper, so it's causing the green screen to... Mmm. Chocolate. It's the peppermint one. Once in a great while. Okay.
By the edge of the Stormreach market, a pensive form scans the thronging crowd. She is searching for heroes. Heroes able and willing to face an unknown foe in the ancient ruins of Giant Hold.
I love the fact that they still keep getting that guy to do voiceovers for the game. Okay, we're going to 14. Heavy Armor Champion. Ooh, that's 6. So it's like, okay, you can do 3. So I don't believe they stack. So you might as well just go to the top of the line and get this one, huh? That's gonna be hot. 15. Okay, 15. Heavy Armor Master. Do they stack? I'm going to learn that they stack. What the hell?
The city of Stormreach
Who
is
knew they
abuzz
stacked?
with the news that a ship has arrived to ferry passengers to Sharn, the city of towers. The ship's captain seeks heroes looking for a grand adventure in the clouds.
Hi, Harthelin.
Speak to Captain Alban Dranmore in the Stormreach harbor to set sail for Sharn.
We're not going to Sharn yet. Alright. No, they're strength. They're all strength upgrades. We got our 2 points to spend there. And for our class feat for level 16, we're going to take Tactical Supremacy. And we're going to get some amazing jump out of this character. Okay, so for level 18, we're going to choose Tactical Combatant and Tactical Mastery. Okay, apparently we're doing a lot of tactics today. Okay, they said... Hold on. Supremacy... Combatant and Mastery. Okay, we'll go Combatant... And where's the other one? Where's the other one? And Mastery.
Everyone at Morgrave University is talking about Vecna and the Codex of the Infinite Planes.
Yeah,
Board the Morgrave University air shuttle in Sharn and speak to Safelsa Stameth outside Lareth Hall to learn more.
I'm building Dwarf Vanguard Fighter to be my Reaper character. My Reaper Winter Lute character. So, based on the build, this should be pretty tough with some damage. But also with the ability to do some damage. But mainly the idea is to be a little bit more defensive than everything else, so. Everything in strength, going to 20 right now. Okay, so at this point, the build calls for a couple of choices. You can either go superior weapon focus, slashing weapons, or spring attack. So let's take a look at each one and make a decision. So this will get us +1 to bonus attack rolls when using a slashing. It stacks with the other ones. +2 melee power. The other suggestion was spring attack, which is that. I don't know. I actually kind of like spring attack. On the other hand, I'm not supposed to be running into melee. This character is going to get carried. You're just doing a set of summer wings, doing a Blade Forge Paladin. Ooh, Blade Forge Paladin is fun. First time you played a melee too, normally play ranged. Spring attack with monk stick build. Nice touch. Yeah. So, one thing to bear in mind, Chief Visigoth, is that Voodoo is going to be helping me get this. And he basically just said, just build your character for survivability. Don't worry about the rest of it. So he's going to be doing all the damage. Or he's going to make sure that, you know, shit gets handled. It's so good. Just enough peppermint to be a peppermint. Peppermint plus icy cold water. Oh my god. So, is that a tune that cannot die? Well, the idea is to make a character who doesn't die. Because if you die, you lose out on your Winter Lute. So, I think I'll go with the weapon focus, honestly, because while the AoE will be really nice, I think I'll switch it out later. I'll use Fred to switch it out later. But for right now, I kind of want just the more basic here. This character is not intended to do massive amounts of damage. This character is intended to stay alive, let Voodoo do all the massive amounts of damage, and go from there. Alright.
Through all your accomplishments, you have transcended the title of hero. There are a talented few who can teach
Shut up,
you
Elminster.
about what
We don't
fate
like
lies
you,
in store.
man. You knock off Gandalf. There's Reaper. Yeah, basically, there are 5 Reaper loots, same as the summer loots. Yeah, the Sky Cloak requires you to be on Reaper mode. The other ones can be handled in any level of difficulty. So what I have is a Dark Hunter Inquisitive that's doing all the other winter loots. Primarily focusing on the wings. Once I get that, then I'll go for the horse. After I get that, I'll go get the other 2 if I feel like it. I also have a summer character who is also grinding. And for the summer, I want the cloak first. So she's running on Reaper. It's a PDK Paladin. I'm having a lot of fun with. You take too long to get through things. Same. That's why we're like a month into this, and this is how far I've gotten. I haven't got any of the rewards yet. Because I play other games too. Holy shit. But let's go get my stuff here. Let's unlock the thingies. Hello. Unlock. Devilor is live. What? Devilor, how dare you stream right now? Devilor is my homie. I'm actually going to turn on his stream in a different window because he and his wifey, Devilor and Cherry, actually became engaged last month and got married last week. They just basically ran off and got married because they could do that. But I'm going to actually have a listen to their stream and do a little bit of trolly McTroll because, hey, I'm his mod. I can do that shit. I can call him a Muppet-haired freak if I want to. He does kind of sometimes look like he stuck his finger in a light socket. And, fun fact, When I play Ark with his parents. His parents are pretty cool. They live up in Michigan, where he used to live. And oh my goodness, why is this thing... Why do I even bother with that? I really need to stop using... I have a tangled headphones. I have my headphones are tangled. But I want to stop in and say hi, wish them Merry Christmas. This is their first Christmas as a married couple. This is Stormlost's first Christmas. Where's Stormlost? Stormlost! Stormlost kitten catten, where are you? He's probably causing trouble somewhere. Stormlost! Stormlost! Sure, when I want her on the stream, she's never around. But when I don't want her on the stream, she's all up in my damn face. So, Laura and Cherry are doing their tree trimming tonight. And they're also going to be playing some Jackbox games with their community. I generally don't play the game with them because, I always feel weird as a moderator playing games with the streamer. Especially if I win something, then it feels like, oh, that was rigged or whatever. So that always feels bad. You did the mount last year on Cormier? Hell yeah, I did that too. The mount was the only thing I really wanted. They also got the lantern pet too. But I had about... See, the thing is, you've got like another month and a half to get there. So it's not like... as long as you take your time, especially if you're doing anything on winter, just take your time, just play, you know, I'm playing on, my other winter character is on hard. She's 1000% playing on hard. You almost did not get him out? Ooh. Well, this character is level 20 because I just used an Otto's box on her. Alright. Let me grab this. And show more. And let's grab that. Let's see if I have... Alright, I'm going to send them a snowball emote. Alright. So, Devilor is playing some lo-fi Christmas tunes. Like, somebody played some, you know, it's like this very chill music. And as I was listening to his playlist last night as he was streaming, I was about to fall asleep. Because it's that chill. I was like, oh, yeah. Basically, it's kind of like, you know, jazz. So, one thing I should note here, by the way, before the Symphony of the Fae event, this was Hearsome. Hearsome's kind of busy right now. Did they change the background of this one? I think they changed the background of this one. I don't remember this one being the what goes up, the flying glacier background. I think they spruced this place up. Unless I just simply don't remember what it used to look like. Wait a minute. Are you undead? Dude, you are undead. You're like a dead elf. Dead elves aren't any fun. I like Dawnstar, though, the Exalted Angel. She's pretty cool. If I were trying to turn undead, you always should take the Exalted Angel. Alrighty, so we've got all of our epic destinies unlocked. Let's go hang out here while we select our epic destinies. And actually, we'll hang out here and do our enhancements and our... let's do our epic destinies first because that's fun. Okay, let me grab my build. Okay. This build calls for Legendary Dreadnought. So we're going to grab that here. Legendary Dreadnought. Boop. Then it calls for Grand Master of Flowers. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And then finally, Divine Crusader. Okay, so we're gonna... Eventually, when this character gets to level cap, we'll be spending 34 points here. 14 points here, and then 12 here. So let me take a look. And we have 13 points to... Ooh, hold on. I need to go... Hold. Let's actually go back to the vault, because I've got tomes to eat. More tomes to eat, indeed. Okay. Tome of Destiny Feywild. Eat that. Lesser Tome of Epic Learning. We are going to eat that as well. Tome of Destiny Dread. What other Tome of Destiny am I thinking of? There should be a historic... Hold on. I need to pick up from another character. One of my favorite character names, Sentient Food Nom Nom Nom. You almost did not get him out. Yeah. Spare pots. No, spare tomes. That's what we need. Spare tomes. Hold on. This is not the character I'm thinking of. I need Orion Fate Tomes to finally make an appearance. Hell yeah! This character came from Orion. Bank alts. Tome of Fate goes in there because the other character's going to use that. They don't give us these anymore. We don't get these on the new servers. I'm kind of sad about that. Alright, I'm looking for... As you can see, I have a shit ton of tomes here. So I might have a few tomes of Fate floating around. But no, I'm looking for tomes of historic something, and I don't see them here. So I'm wondering where I put them. You can also see the pots that I'm preparing for this character over here. Come on, bank, hurry up. Apparently, I've been moving things too quickly for the bank. Somebody named their character Lude. I appreciate that. Storm Lost! Where's my Storm Lost? Kitty, kitty, kitty! Storm Lost! Storm Lost! You are watching me do inventory management. Very sad. I literally had 80. Well, there's Mama Cat. Okay. So, where are my historic tomes, though? Pardon me. Lute is riding the chunky boy. You can't see Mama Cat, but she's on my computer, my work table. Which is over there. Okay, if Orient Fate Tomes doesn't have it, I don't think Spare Tomes had it. Who has my damn tomes? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go look through all my characters to find this shit. It's gonna suck. Let me look on Chaos Witch. She might have them. Do you have them? Do you have them? Nope. Luminary? Okay. I still have like the best name for a blight caster though. I named it Defiled Growth. I'm still gonna keep this character because I did eat some tomes with her, and I really do want to play a low-level blight caster again from the get-go. And she's fancy. She's fancy. All right, we're gonna have to actually look for what I'm looking for. We're not gonna look through your stuff. I get it. This outfit is from Vecna Unleashed. But no, that other one, the fancy outfit, was from Chill of Ravenloft. It's the Dompier outfit with the top hat. Yeah. Bubble belt, bubble belt, bubble, bubble, bubble belt. Okay, so you don't have it. This is going to actually vex me that I can't find my historic tomes. That they're not on a character named tomes. And look at all this stuff that I can't use. And that's part of the thing, is that's why it's hardcore. And that's why it makes it a little bit risky to run an Otto's box character, because you don't get any gear with it. So I'm going to be farming some gear, but not right this second. Come on, let me log out. Come on. Yes, I want to log out. Thank you. You notice I skipped over a couple of characters because I had them on the airship, and that's a code to myself to know that that character is not actually, oh man. Must have a shit ton of gear on this character. That if they're in a bank, then they're a bank character, or they have bank stuff. If they are not in the bank, if they're on the airship, then they don't have stuff that I need to worry about, so... Look at my stash of stuff. The certificates has it? I don't think she should. Hold on. Certificates is the character that it's got, like... She's the one that's got, like, the pet certificates. I should give these away for Christmas. I should do like that other guy's doing, honestly. It's just like, hey, would you like a creature companion? If you're on Shadowdale, you spent the time to get the meteor pet from the subterrane? Ooh. That sounds like fun. This is the only server I've got Joseph the Scarecrow. I managed to get it in a gold roll on like Argo or something, and I never ate the certificate, right? So what wound up happening is I just transferred it here to Shadowdale when the time came. So I'm like, yep, that happened. If you're on Shadowdale, you want a creature companion, I got a few. I'm just saying. Yeah, I didn't think I had any. Alright. We checked you. Clothes Horse just has clothes. She's a cosmetic collector. Maybe Crystal Phoenix has it. Maybe she does. Maybe she does. I'd like to check me account, please. Okay. Again, look at all this cool shit that I can't use. Okay, you don't have anything useful. You're on the Kraken. You're new. I made a goddamn character for that. I knew I had these. I knew I freaking had the Destiny Tomes. Holy shit. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Look how many of these things I have. I mean, this is hilarious. I have a few. But you can only use one per character. Okay. I have like the best names for my characters. Ah, lewd! Jesus! Grab that. And grab that. Alright. There's all this other stuff that we're gonna grab too. Because we need this, 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 and we need that. The rest of it we don't need just yet. Let's go make a mess over here. Alright, let's eat this tome. Let's eat this tome. Eat this tome! Eat this tome! Eat that tome. Eat that tome. Who's posting things in my Discord? Monoflare. Yep. Okay. Let's go, before we do anything else wacky, let's actually go to the airship. Because I want to get my guild buffs. Oh! Man, this dude's got a dance party going on. Wait, did I just see Nimbin? It'd be funny if I actually recognize somebody there. Oh, I see Nimvara. Okay, so not Nimbin Dirt Singer. Alright, let's get our guild buffs because that XP boost will help. Okay, let's go get the improved epic autos box. So you need a total of 8.25 million XP to get to level 30. Not you. Fripperies here. Let's grab this. I'm gonna throw these in here because I don't need these. Cake. Alright, let's use our improved epic autos box. We're gonna get some more astral shards. Hell yeah. Because I know I have the orange gelatinous cube. So this is a 4 million XP gem. So you would think, well, this just means that you're not gonna get to level 30. And this is true. I'm not gonna get to level 30 on this. However, with guild buffs, I'll get a little bit of extra. And I'm gonna pop a Sovereign XP pot before I hit it. And that will help. And it's a VIP boost weekend. So that's the one thing that I was kind of waiting for. It's like, are we going to do an XP boost weekend? And Standing Stone says, here, have an XP boost weekend. I'm like, fuck yes. All right, so let's do this. Let's hit our sovereign pot. 50% XP boost. So that means we're going to pop a 4 million pot, an XP gem. So 4 million XP gem. So it's going to give us an additional 2 million at 50%. Plus I'll get the smidge from the guild buff. And then I'll get the XP buff that we have for this weekend, which I posted in my Discord because for some reason Cordo didn't post it in the official Discord, but I found it and I posted it there. So it's 10% heroic and epic XP plus 10 plus 5% VIP XP. So I'm going to get an additional 15% XP on top of that. So 50% from the thingy. I don't even know how many I'm going to get from the guild. Hold on. Oh, these don't tell you what you get. Alright, let's just eat the gem and see where we stand. Let me eat these other 2 little XP things first. So 200. This is like a drop in the bucket, but yeah, whatever. Alright, we got our 50% from here. We've got whatever I get for having a level 63 guild and having the amenities down. Plus 15% from the XP weekend. So we're going to be doing pretty good. We should definitely get to like 26 or 27 for sure, question mark. Let's find out. Let's eat the XP. So get to level 26 with 5 million to go to reach level 27. However, this thing doesn't really take into... I don't think it takes everything into account. Okay. You gain 2.2 million bonus experience because of this. And then 600,000 bonus for being a VIP. Okay. Actually, I don't think the XP weekend counts for that, but let's go talk to the Epic Fate Spinner. Let's go back to the marketplace. And we're going to have to start looking for gear. That's going to be the hard part. Is getting gear that I can use. By the way, kids, tomorrow I will be here from noon to 3 playing Lotro and then 3 to 6 playing DDO, and I've got giveaways. I have got point codes and creature companions, pets, a Tundra Cub for the Lotro side, and the Merry Mini Mimic for the DDO side. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do one giveaway an hour. Each winner will get the points plus the pet. So we're going to have fun with that. Okay, let's go back to marketplace. Let's go to the marketplace. It's like, why aren't you riding your wolf? I don't know. Okay, so let's go back to our build. And level 21, we want overwhelming critical. That's pretty typical. Okay, level 22, perfect two-handed fighting. And of course, strength. And this one, we are going to choose Heavy Armor Combatant to get. Okay, Heavy Armor Combatant, and this is again going to get us that P and MRR, which is what we need.
Word from far-off Gianthold reaches Stormreach. Strange tales of giants and dragons, and outright war among the ruins.
Okay, Tactician. Okay, for 27, it says epic damage reduction. I don't think they have damage reduction anymore. Oh, yeah, there it is. Durr. And yes, you do want that. We definitely want that. So remember I said I needed 5 million XP to get to level 27? And this one for 28 wants crush weakness.
The city of Stormreach is abuzz.
Okay, so we made it to level 28.
Passengers to Sharn, the city of towers.
3 ranks into level 28.
Heroes looking for a grand adventure in the clouds. Speak to Captain Alban Dranmore in the Stormreach harbor to set sail for Sharn.
Okay. So we made it to 28 and change. And we need to farm some gear and need to get to level 29. But here's the thing, is I don't want to risk this character without any gear. Because look at this. We ain't got no damn gear, and all the gear I have is level 1 gear. The good thing is I can use that now. Ha ha ha. What I do want to do, though, is I want to get my hirelings out of the bank. Because I can take hirelings with me when I'm running around doing shit. So, let me go to the bank and get my hirelings. And I'll be able to use all of my hirelings up to the level 30 ones, but not the level 30 ones. So let's go see what we've got. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over to my summer loot character who's been running shit on a Reaper. And we're going to go farm some gear that I'm looking for. Come on, you. So we can use our... You hush. We can use our level 25 Owlbear to help out. We can use Darling, sort of. She's not gonna be all that great, but she'll do some work for a little bit. We can also... Rana is actually surprisingly decent. The level 14 Rana is still surprisingly decent, even into Epic, so we can definitely use her still. Alright. Bring out the Shield Guardian as well. Just get us a little something, something. Okay, so we are going to go farm some level 29 loot. So, what we have is the legendary Vambraces of the Summer Court with level 29 item. Drops in U48, the Endless Revels. Basically, the best farm is going to be Feywild and Saltmarsh Rares. So I'm going to do that over on my PDK Paladin. So we're going to switch alts. So we're in a good position. Except before I switch alts, you know what I'm going to do? Is we're going to do our enhancements and our Epic Destinies. Because I said we were going to do them and we didn't do them. Durr. Okay, so let's do the enhancements first. So again, the enhancements were Kensei, Stalwart Defender, and Vanguard. I already have these set up. And I also have Dwarf, because I get 3 racials and 3 universals. So the thing is, I also can pick a universal tree and put 3 points in it. And the question is going to be, which universal tree am I going to use? So, that's a good question. And basically, I want the one that's going to give me the most defense. So... But they're really, basically something like a toughness. I could put like, get 10 extra hit points out of here. There's no extra hit points there. Falconry could be good because this one gets the physical rate. I'm thinking Falconry is the way I want to go here. So Falconry and then grab... Hello? Oh. And then get the 2 points here for 4 PRR. And that would have been nice too, getting the +2 to hit and confirm crits. But I kind of want the 8 PRR. Because I'm not here for damage, I'm here for defense. Defense. Alright. And I also get 3 points for being a... for my racial, so we're gonna get Dwarven Toughness. This is the one I'm going to go with because again we're going for defense. I can always reset the tree later if I want to. There's my 3 racial points. Let's save those. And now I have my 80 regular points to spend. Okay, so we're going to pick each one of these. And so now we get to pick focus. Kensei focus is going to be axes, of course. The exotic weapon mastery enhancement will add dwarven war axes to this list if you are not a dwarf. So I don't need to take that because I am a dwarf, but I need this because I'm not, you know. Alright, we're going to pick that and pick that. Okay. Okay. So, pardon me. Shield specialization, then 3 ranks of shield smash, 2 of stunning shield. Stunning shield is a lot of fun in Paladin Vanguard as well. Oh, wait, all 3 of this. And then grab that. Missile shield. Get 1 of those. Get that. And get that. And that's all we need for Vanguard. Alright, now we're going to do our Stalwart Defender shit. And that one is Stalwart Defense. Wait, what? Okay, improve Stalwart Defense. And you want to take Durable Defense. Okay, max that out. Okay, and get all 3 of these. And Tier 2 Armor Expertise. And we take all 3 of those. Grab that. Tier 2 Improved Stalwart Defense, Resilient Defense. You don't want to do the melee one. You want to do this one. And it recommends 2 ranks of this. And go Tier 3 Shield Expertise. Greater Stalwart Defense. And you want to choose Hardy Defense. Fill that out, and then Core 3 Overbalance. Then Tier 4 Strong Defense. No, no. Okay, and then Stand Fast. Oh, 10% quality bonus to maximum hit points. Hell yes, I'll take it. And then Tier 4 Swift Defense. Oh. And so that's 25 points spent there. Then all the rest of my points are going to go into Kensei. So, in Kensei, we're getting all of the things. So, of course, we take axes here. So, I don't need to take this. I only need to take this if I'm not a dwarf wielding a dwarven axe. Okay. Yep. Action boost, haste. Okay, get that. Okay, Core 2 Spiritual Bond. And Tier 2 Tactics, 3 ranks. I'm being teased by Devilor while I'm doing this. Okay, where were we? Yeah! Professor Teacher G with the raid! It's a G raid! What's up? Merry Christmas. TD! How you doing, TD? What was for supper, TD? Merry Christmas! I'm building a fighter in DDO. Okay, so where was I? Kensai focus axes. No, I weren't there yet. Okay, tactics, 3 ranks. Improved dodge, tier 2, 3 ranks. Okay. Aesthetic training conditioning, 3 ranks. Okay, hold on, which one? Conditioning. Agility, no. Conditioning, yes. Plus 5 fortification. Yes, please. Oh, hey. Get 15% fort and 15 hit points. Hell yeah. Okay, so conditioning, weapon group, specialization. Right here, go axes. So, axes, athletic mastery. Not you. You. Okay, shattering strike, 1 rank. You. I just wanted one of those. And then we go down here, grab strike with no thought. Then go up here and choose strength. Surprise. Okay, so strength. Tier 3 critical mastery, 1 rank of that. Then strike at the heart, and you're to blame. TD's got some bubblegum and tater chips ready for Santa? Hell yeah. You're gonna go lurk? Oh, family Christmas call. I gotta call my mom. She sent me money for Christmas as usual. Okay, strength, critical mastery, 1 rank, strike at the heart, tier 4 liquid courage. Yes! After drinking, you receive that. Okay. Yeah, that. Can't say focus there. Yay! Got that, and then we need this. And then we go over here and grab this. Power surge. We've already got that. Oops, I got that a little early, prematurely. That's okay. We're gonna get it. Power surge. Trinity attack, power surge. Core 5, 1 cut. Okay, tier 5 happiness. So you want a good death. Then we're gonna get weapon master. What does weapon master actually do? Oh, plus 3 to hit and damage with all weapons. Oh. One with the blade. Deadly strike. And then keen edge. And why does it say that I can't pick this? Did I miss something? Did I miss Strike at the Heart? I try Shattering Strike. Okay, I didn't take this. Okay, grab. There we go. I was very confused. Hot. Okay, let's do our Epic Destinies. Now you notice we have 52 Epic Destiny points to spend. And we can basically go to anything other than the top tier. So we are going to spend 34 points here when all is said and done, 14 here and 12 here. So I definitely want to build this out. I don't really understand the Grandmaster of Flowers here. I will be honest. So let me take a look at this one. I understand Dreadnought and Divine Crusader pretty well, but I don't understand the other two. Okay. We don't care about hand wraps. I mean, you'll get some hit points, but you'll go all the way up here. So strike with poise. Okay, that's stunning. Okay, I can understand that. Tier 1 disciple studies. I guess that's for the intimidate. Tier 2 hail of blows. Okay, the 10% strike, 3%. Okay, I understand that. Discipline of material adamantine, discipline of morality good. Then tier 3, the flickering flame. Getting the fire absorption. Okay, so I now understand why this is used so much. Okay. Okay, so the Divine Crusader stuff is even less. It's just cause, which is good. Spear of Light, which is this, the attack and damage, right. Spear of Justice. I'm sorry, Shield of Justice. And that's for the shield bashing. Okay, got it. Confront any foe. Weapons are immune to durability damage. That's good. +3 to saving throws, even better. Getting weather any blow. The armor class and PRR is good. Shield of Light. Okay, the P and MRR. While you're holding a shield, you have magic missile immunity. Okay, I understand that. I mean, I always did, but... Okay, so I understand what we're doing with Divine Crusader, and I probably will put the points in that right now to get that. Maximum hit point, immune to fears, maximum hit points, melee power, range power. Yeah. And this one we're gonna get like all of the goodies here. Attack and damage, P PRR. We won't be able to get unparalleled accuracy until we hit level 32. So, let's do this. Let's spend these up to where we have these. And see what's left over for this, and then see where we need to adjust things. Okay, strike with poise. Disciple studies. Hail of blows. Hold on, I'm not that yet. Hail of blows. Okay, now we take adamantine. And this would be then good. Chaotic. Evil. Good. Lawful. I'll take good. Okay, so there's 11. And then flickering flame, which is this. Okay, so that leaves us 26 points to spend over here. Out of 34. So that's going to get most of the stuff we want. We won't be able to get any of the 3 T5s or the 4 tier 5 stuff, so that's fine. Let's get our Dread Mantle. Dire Attack, Dire Charge. Shrug off punishment. Honor or backstab? We're going to choose honor. Wait a minute, where is that? Wait, that's in tier 2. Oh. Okay, we're gonna honor or backstab. So it's gonna give us +2 to attack because we do have the tactician feat. Grab that. Tier 2 action boosts. Okay, PRR is good. Tier 3 momentum swing. Then strike twice. Grab 3 of those. Then Armor of Dusk. 3 of those. Okay, we can't get that core yet. So we're going to skip that for now. Then tier 4 strike with fear. And 3 ranks of kick them while they're down. Tier 4 untouchable. Though I was kind of a little bit surprised we didn't get Esoteric Touch. I guess it assumes that you're going to get Ghost Touch somewhere else. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Simply because there is a build that I'm following, and I just need to wait till I get my other action points to be able to spend the stuff there. So, we'll accept that. It says, you still have one more destiny point to spend. I'm like, I'm not spending it because I need more points. And I need to level up some more. Okay. Because I need another point for that. I need another point for that. And we're not even picking that. Okay. Now it's time. I'm going to switch characters over to a character who can farm gear for this character. Because this one ain't got no damn gear. So I can take a look and see what we've got here. But you notice all of this stuff is like level 29. And yeah, I can't use any of this shit yet. So I want to get some... I have an idea. Chat, I have an idea. Let's go to Keep on the Borderlands real quick. And we're gonna get us at least a weapon. Okay. What are y'all doing, chat? What were you doing tonight, Professor Teacher G? What were you guys doing? Hold on. What do I need to get the weapon from the weaponsmith? Okay, so I do want to get both of these. So I need a silver, epic silver, and an epic ethereal. Alright. I mean, just look at the pretty big difference of damage. It's like 1 and then 40 right? Okay, so at least we have a weapon. I need to get a good shield. I mean, I have a tower shield, but I need a good shield. What we're gonna do? We're gonna get a hireling. Need some money. Where's the hireling vendor? I think he's in the poop. So you notice all of this stuff, it's like, this is like lobby gear, like level 1 gear. And what I need is not level 1 gear. Okay, there's the hireling vendor. Hello. What you got? Okay, you do not have... That's the dude I'm looking for. So, airship time. Ow. Okay. Let us... For some reason, Albus Gladwin, the cleric hireling, is... Wait a minute. Wait, where is he? No, wait, he's a favorite soul hireling. Durr. He's not considered an epic hireling. But the level 20 epic cleric hireling Wyo is in both vendors. It's so weird. Okay, so we need to do some wilderness stuff. Ow. Man, this is hurting. We need some XP to hit level 29 so I can grab a couple of level 29 weapons and a little bit of gear. Okay. Because the thing is, I don't want to risk this character. On the other hand, I need to get 2 action points of XP on her. So we're going to have to run a little bit of risk here. A little bit of risk. To get her a little bit of gear. We could do Keep on the Borderlands, or I can do like Salt Marsh or something. Feywild would actually be best because the Feywild gear would actually be useful. I'm dithering. I'm totally dithering here. Let's go to the Gatekeeper's Grove. I mean, the Keep on the Borderlands Wilderness is like level 2021. So it's not going to get me a lot of XP. On the other hand, I'll at least start getting gear that I can use. Let's do that. Let's not be risky. We have a full brace of hirelings. We've got a level 21 piece of gear. I will actually bring out the hirelings just to make sure I don't die. Just to be sure. All of the hirelings are lower level, so they'll probably die pretty quickly. Except Albus, he's at the right level. But at least they'll be cannon fodder. So we're not going to get any benefit out of a moat that appears here because I'm more than 6 levels above this area. I'm actually 7 levels above. We're going to grab the XP for doing a couple of Slayer stuff. And the exploration for sure. Let me take a look at one of these guys. Yeah, they are... I will want to be careful.
A massive oak, taller than any of the other trees, dominates this corner of the valley.
Actually, one thing I want to do before I do anything else, make sure nothing's chasing. Okay, we're okay. Okay, that one. We should put that down there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. I'm not sure about that yet. Alright, that is if you die. Okay, let's see. Forgot I had some active attacks. Okay, let's try to kill some dudes. See what happens.
The road leading up into the mountains has been blocked by a recent landslide. The valley has been cut off from outside help.
Oh hell, he summoned a Hezreal? Jesus.
Monsters have built a small camp atop this hill, giving them a commanding view of the valley below.
And I'm level 21. Nice. But, well, that's a docent, so.
The water wheel continues to turn at this mill, even though the owners have long since fled to the safety of the keep.
So far, so good. Bearing in mind, I'm also doing very under-level content for this character. This is level 21 stuff, and I'm level 28. But I also have no gear, so I'm playing it safe.
Dense webs cover the trees in this dark and isolated gorge.
I've been poisoned. I'm hearing the worst thing on Devil Lore stream right now. And I don't know where I am. Okay, now I know where I am.
Someone's plans for a nice quiet picnic on this island came to an unexpected end.
Mr. Pinchy! Okay, we got ourselves a helmet. Does me absolutely no damn bit of good. However, the muffled cloak of Featherfall might be useful. The sonic resistance, yeah. We'll grab all that. And let's put on the new cloak. One thing I actually want to do is I want to make sure my loot is set up. Okay, quest and rewards based on class. That I wanted that activated because I didn't want to get like caster loot. I want to only get fighter loot. Okay, there's a dude up here. I don't see him. Yeah, he's not here. Okay. So I went from one Featherfall cloak to another Featherfall cloak, which is fine. Okay, there's a dude up here somewhere. He's generally here, but he's not here this time, so whatever. Alright, let's go down to here.
A small fisherman's shack stands deserted.
Oh, we forgot
on
the
riverbank.
hunter shack. Ah, sorry about that, champ. I hit that microphone. I always forget this one when I'm doing the thing.
This hunting lodge has been boarded up and abandoned in the face of
I feel kind of
ceaseless
bad
monster attacks.
for the world building team for this game because they are having some serious landscape problems.
With the keep under siege, the local lizard folk have grown bold. They've built a camp down by the water, right in the center of the valley.
I need a nice yawn. Alright, I need to find... The jump I'm noticing is really good. Whee!
This was once a great and impressive tower, but it was reduced to rubble in a battle long ago.
Looking for Fate Touch gear? Send Chief Tinker tell me your tune's name on Borderlands right now. I am on Gemstone. Spelled just like you think. Gemstone. Yep, exactly right. See? Gemstone. Nice dwarven name. How? Let's actually go turn in the one to this one over here. What am I looking for? Just basically any kind of gear. This character has 0 Fey gear. She's a fighter, so anything fighter related. I just need to be able to survive until I hit like level 29. I can start farming level 29 gear.
You get an uneasy feeling as you approach this ancient altar.
What I really need to be doing is the higher level explorer deeds and shit. But since I wanted to at least get the epic ethereal weapon, or the epic ethereal and the epic silver weapons from Keep, I might as well run, at least get the XP out of Keep at least once. Okay, so he wasn't there. Alright, he's not home. But I do feel bad about the world builders because something has gone wrong with how they built the world. Because there's so many floating trees and bushes and shit in all over in DDO
this
now.
newly built statue
Kind of
gestures
unfortunate.
menacingly at the keep down below.
The
The cult of evil chaos has made its arrival known to everyone in the valley. There's a small ring of mushrooms here. Is the fairy ring a natural phenomenon, or something created by the Fae? A monster attack has reduced this farmstead to a smoking ruin. A smashed wagon stands in the middle of the road, all that remains of an ambushed caravan. You find a grave here in the brush. It's been neglected for many years.
Silver sigil gloves, UMD. Let's. Hello, those will be nice. Those will actually be decent for right now. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? There they are. Because they'll give me, yeah, they'll give me Ghostly, and Pairing is also good. Lesser Replacement also good. UMD also. These are really good for level 21. And they're replacing a level 1 item, so yes. Merry Christmas, Apu! How are you? So what sort of holiday stuff do you all do? I don't honestly do much for the holidays anymore. I do a little something something on Christmas morning. That's a thing I do privately. I don't like to toot my own horn about it. It is just something I do.
Enchanted stones stand in a ring.
Okay.
The weathered pillars look like they've been here for a very long time.
And then I'll be doing the live stream from noon to 6. 3 hours of Lotro, 3 hours of DDO. Gonna do some
Small,
giveaways.
swallowed cave entrances.
Okay,
dot
which
the
one did I
ravine
miss?
walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos.
Which one
where
did
the
I
cultists
miss?
and their monster allies have made their base.
Oh, I didn't actually find the actual keep. Jesus Christ. Seriously? Alright. You great? Big dinner with the family tomorrow and a Christmas party tomorrow night? Nice. What sort of food are y'all having? I don't really, much like Thanksgiving, I don't really go whole hog. I actually went way more ham on Thanksgiving. This year's Thanksgiving was actually way more ornate than I normally go. And this year for Christmas, I just roasted a ham and glazed it. With some nice glaze.
The keep on the borderlands
There we
was
go.
built to protect this valley. Constant monster attacks have driven the valley's residents to take refuge behind the keep's walls.
Turkey. Mmm. Nice. What I'm gonna have a little snack. Chocolate. It's actually hard to see because it's in a green wrapper. The peppermint Lind truffle. My one treat for Christmas. I think we should be somebody named their character Calavava. We could do Tower of Frost, but I don't want to do that with no gear. Definitely don't want to do Tolera's with no gear and no Trapper. The Legend of Two-Toed Defias. Alright, what's going on in Discord? Wilson brought ice cream into Discord. I know you. Let me get you a roll so you can see the rest of the server. There you go. Okay. So yeah, I'm basically at the thing where it's like, I need to get to level 29, but I don't want to risk this character. I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and just try Saltmarsh. And just run around and kill things in Saltmarsh. Get the thingy-majiggers. Let's just go. You know what I did? I bought the level 20 hireling, and I just like, I could use the level 25 hireling. What? Let's go to the airship and fix that. I'm having a durr. We're almost done for the night anyway. I'm about to go pop off and go hang out with Laura and Cherry with their, play some Jackbox games with them. Let's fix that. Laura was having a swear. He was having a wee sweary. We need some Albus Gladwin. Where's the boy Albus? No, Garrett the Sainted, my bad. Oh, wait, I can't afford that? Oh, crumbs. Hold on. Am I playing a Warforged or Bladeforged? I'm playing a dwarf. This is a dwarf. Totally a dwarf. I'm a dwarf. Alright. You know what I need? I need to find my Dimensional Hireling bag. Hell yeah. I have to tell you, I did a stupid the other day. So, I started working on this character, and then I got her to level 2, and then I realized I'd forgotten my loot. So I basically thought I'd cleared the character off, pulled the gear I had off of her, and then deleted the character. Completely forgetting that I had an Illyri on her. And I'm debating whether I'm gonna bother sending in a ticket to Standing Stone, considering I have 7 more of these just lying around. Actually, I have more than 7. I just have 7 in the Dimensional Hire folder. I hate the fact that they don't alphabetize these at all. there's a Garrett. We have what? We have a Garrett. Okay. What we also want to do here is, unfortunately, you can't stick used dudes in there, but you can stick unused dudes in there. Okay. Am I doing range? No, I'm doing just a straight up dwarven axe wielding fighter. Sword and board. Well, axe and board. So, nothing as special. Okay, so I need 2 more Garretts. And once I hit level 33, I can use that sexiness. Hash. Once I hit 29, I can use that. See, if I get 29, I can wear that happiness. That'll be massive right there. And that'll keep me heckin' better alive, and I feel more confident about doing things. Alright, Salt Marsh. Why am I doing that? Let's run around the wilderness. Somebody called the character Nazgul. Nazgul. Chaos with a Q. Okay. Bugs Apple Hot. Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna stick this in here. So, no, that'd be fine. Wait! Let's not sell that. Let's not sell that. Give me some money. Okay. Hey, I've got mail. Hold on, hold. Was that you? Did you just send me something cool? You did? You sent me some boots. Oh. Those are nice. Thank you very much. It does help. That's gonna be amazing. Because I'm wearing... yeah. That's like twice the speed. I'm gonna get twice the speed. Other things too. Okay. I'll pick them up. When one thing I despise about the mail in DDO, this is going to be a little bit rough, is the simple fact that you can only mail one item at a time. Okay. Let's turn everybody active. Let me get a little buff going on there. Let's get some XP for finding things and hitting things. I'm not even going to try to do the quests. But I should hopefully be able to do... Okay, he's not up. Because if you see Briscoe, then the pirate isn't there.
Fisherfolk and sailors come to this thriving temple
Yeah, that's a lot
to
more
offer their
XP.
prayers to the god of the sea.
Okay, you're home. And what I want to be careful about here real quick is to make sure I don't get overwhelmed by wilderness mobs. Because, for example, this guy hit me with a simple weakness.
For a moment, you're taken aback by the sprawling pit and the foul smell. What vile thing have you discovered? Then you realize it's the town dump.
It's the town dump.
The catch of the day is large, scaly, and filled with teeth as sharp as spears.
Just let me know whenever you're done sending stuff, Chief Visigoth. That way I know when to go look for it. I can pop out and go grab it all and hopefully do better when I get back in.
A long abandoned tower stands crumbling on the hillside. The upper floors have long since collapsed. No one has used the warehouses of Crapper's Cove for years, officially anyway. Rumor has it that some of the local smugglers used the shacks as a rendezvous point under cover of night. A beacon stands here to warn ships away from the dangers of the headland at night. The vast skeleton lies just below the surface of the water. You idly wonder whether it's been there for months, years, or centuries. This ring of ancient standing stones commands a fine view of the sea. Yet, for some reason, it gives you an uncomfortable feeling.
The stout is affecting your typing. No to stop. No chugging. No chugging the booze. No chugging the booze. Serene belt to swim. Lunar spell resistance. Yes, yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm playing a dwarf. Pardon me. We're about to go see if a crocodile is home. Nice axe, yeah. She is wielding a dwarven war axe, which is a special dwarf only. Well, anybody can wield one, but dwarves get a special bonus to wielding them. So this is a pure fighter build, so all kinds of fun there.
It looks as though many travelers have used this campsite to pass the night over the years.
And I'm running content that's over my level on a character that cannot be allowed to die. Otherwise, I will be very sad. Okay, that's not there. I'm trying to get to the next level so I can start using some of the gear that I've been picking up on other characters. And I might switch to another character here in a minute once the stream is over, because I notice we just about hit our 3-hour mark. Alright, we want to make sure we're not pulling like the entire area with us. Yeah, you need to just fall down and go do it. Yeah, you need to die. Where's the other hirelings? Were they fighting? Because we're about to fight a displacer beast, and those are not good to have other dudes fighting you at the same time. We're trying to be careful. You've been stream hopping? Was here earlier? Were you in the battle? No. You should have said hi. I would have noticed after I was done fighting. In the chest. And you did. Did y'all get off of the chest? Owlbear, you big fat butt. Speaking of big fat butts, you know who we haven't seen today? Stormlost! Stormlost! Stew! Stormlost! Come here, kitten cattin'. Okay, he's not home.
Massive tracks in the mud lead to a dark and stinking den.
Alright, this is as many dudes as I want to have here. Okay, we're fighting frogs. Okay. Okay, he's not home.
you come across a crude statue of a giant frog. It seems to be made of packed dirt. At least, you hope it's dirt.
I love this voice actor so much. Well, you hope it's dirt. Or the one where you could potentially meet the Otyug, and he's like, wait, is he over here? I thought he was always here. I think he is. Hi, crocodile.
A lone cottage stands here.
Is there nacho
abandoned,
dip in the brim?
never built.
What the hell? Is that a reference to something I'm just not getting? Why would there be nacho dip in the brim of my hat?
Hastily erected
Snacky hats and all?
fortifications surround
I
a
don't
low
get it.
entrance into the hillside. This is the lizard folk's new lair.
Well, Voodoo was right. If you think you're going to sneeze, you pinch your septum, and you don't sneeze. What the shit? Today I learned, and it was accurate. I thought he was fooling people. They blame the lead in the water? Like the ones made of chip that you could eat from food ball games? I don't... Arrgh. One of the moats is in this
ship
quest.
seems to have sunk very recently. The main cabin appears to be completely intact. There was a battle here, and judging from the corpses, it was a battle that the lizard folk clearly lost.
Poor souls. One more death, and then we'll have our next Slayer boost. Our next Slayer
The
thing.
Sahuagin have captured the seaside fortress from the lizard folk. They're using it as their base of operations for their invasion of the coast. The deck is littered with dead sailors. They didn't die in the wreck. Their wounds suggest that they were slain with spears.
Drink. I was wondering if you'd been drinking, honestly. You sounded a little bit like you had a little bit of something. Now, I'm not judging, I'm just observing. I already have one of those, but now I have one in Legendary. Actually, that's going to be a nice shield. Because tower shields save your ass. Because look how much base damage rating that has compared to the one that I have, which is a level 1 shield. But I need to be level 30 to use that. Okay, so we got our 4th action point. Our destiny point, I should say. So I'll be able to take that one thing that I was looking for doing.
A large hole leads down beneath the earth. Strange sounds and a stranger smell from the burrow. This small druid's grove is a quiet haven of peace. The lizard folk have built a crude shrine.
Now I don't
as a way
remember
of
what the
marking
last
new
one
boundary
is.
of their territory.
Oh, the haunted house. Well, shit. That one's easy. Just ride all the way out through town and the other side of town. You have to go. Niece's on the phone. Take care, kill him. Merry Christmas. Oh my god, what is Lore doing? Then I have to say to Cherry, you married him. I'm just saying.
A decrepit house stands atop the cliffs.
There we go. We got a whole bunch of
stiff
XP for
wind
that.
blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of churning salt water.
Okay, so I think what I will do is I will run around through the Feywild to get those first time bonuses for finding all of the things. So, yeah, let's go to Feywild. Also, it's been 3 hours, so I am actually going to go piss off. Okay, this character's never been to the Feywild. Great. Alright, I'm going to head out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I will be on again tomorrow, playing Lotro from noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, and then playing DDO from 3 to 6. And we're going to be doing giveaways. It's going to be fun. It's going to be lots and lots and lots of fun. And yeah, hopefully this character doesn't die. I'll probably be running my Summer Reaper character on the stream tomorrow. But I will also be on Locher stream on Friday during Professor Corey's usual time. Remember, we won't have Court of the Rings. We won't have whatever. And then I'm hoping to be on Friday night as well, and sometime on Saturday. All right, be good. Can't be good, be good at it. And I'll be doing giveaways tomorrow, by the way, for both Locho and DDO. So stop on by. You might win something.